Hello everyone, welcome to the Makri Virtual. Hope you are doing good. Today I'm going to continue with your same module, that is the business skills for e-commerce, and the same chapter, that is chapter number 7, that we have started in the last class, that is e-commerce and retail industry. In the last class we are finished with chapter number 6 and starting with chapter number 5, that is the e-commerce and retail industry. And we have covered 2 or 3 topics of the retail industry topic, and I'm going to finish this chapter in the today's class also only. That is chapter number 7, that is the e-commerce and retail industry. So let's take a quick review what we have covered in the last class and move to the next topic, that is the today's part, today's topic. So let's start with the previous class session, last class session. The first of all, we have taken the topic, that is what are the management issues that is available in online banking. That is what are the management issues that is available with the banking sector that is doing the transactions online. So these are the various issues that is available. These are the various key points that must be taken care of while doing the transactions online. These are the management issues. First of all, attractive financial product and services have to be developed. Then terminals at an affordable price are required for customers. Then untapped need of customers and new market segments have been explored. Then service quality on the part of banks has to be established for the customers. So these are the various key factors, key points that must be taken care of while doing the transactions over the internet. Then these are the various key factors, that is, or these are the various issues that has to be taken care of while doing the transactions over the internet. That is a management issues that is available over the internet, right? First one is differentiation between the financial product and the services strategy. That is, there should be a difference between the financial product, that is a financial product, and what a type of services and the strategies that is available, because everything is changing environment, that is the market structure is changing nowadays. So there will be a differentiate between the financial product and the services that is available online, that is occupied or that is offered by the online banking. These are the various considerations that must be taken care in mind, that the bank management must evaluate the degree to which the current and future market demand for e-banking services. So these are the various terms that is related to the banking, that bank has to decide, or bank has to taken care of the future and the nearest part that is taken care of the financial industry. Then second one is pricing issues in online banking. That is a pricing issue, because some banks offers the same condition or same loan at the different price, and some banks offers the same procedure, same loan at a different price. So there will be a pricing issue in the online banking. Then pricing also affects the online banking in 3 levels. That is the initial software pricing, that is the first initial, then financial product pricing, then usage pricing. So these are the 3 factors that must be taken care of while doing the transactions over the internet. The third management issue is the marketing issue. That is how to attract the customer and how to keep the customer. It is not only that winning the customer is the main thing, but keeping them or keep the customers is the even harder term. That is a harder concept. So winning the customer may be hard, but keeping them is also even harder. Then these are the theory that we have covered, that how to able to make the transactions, or how to cover the, or how to meet the, or how to able to attract the customers in through the marketing strategies. So to compete with the aggressive competitors, banks and the other financial institutions need to be able to provide services that is tailored to meet the needs of the specific high profit market segments, use the data that they have to identify customer segments and present targeted cross-sell messages, consolidate information, quickly bring new services to market without disruption to the existing services, keep up with the emerging technology. So these are the various factors, these are the various issues that is taken care of the marketing strategy. Then the next issue that is taken care of the managing the financial supply chain, that is how to maintain the financial supply chain, or how to make the chain so that it will be available, or it will be available in the financial term in the online banking. So managing the financial supply chain in online marketing or online banking is also one of the managerial issues that is available with the online banking. The financial supply chain parallels the physical supply chain and represents the activities that is related to the flow of cash from the buyer's point of view as well as the seller point of view. The supply chain financial flow is a critical threshold of evaluation. So by optimizing the supply chain, banks can reduce their working capital. Why? Because once the supply chain has been maintained, so there will be a reduction in the working capital that is needed by the inventory control, lowers the financial rates that is available on the working capital, then reduce the cost of the risk management, improve the customer relationship. That is very important to improve the customer relationship. Then we have studied about the summary, that is a summary of the chapter, that what we have covered in this chapter, that is the e-commerce and banking industry. That is how e-commerce is related with the banking industry, or how e-commerce and banking industry are related with each other. This is one of the important line. The one of the facility that provides the online banking is the anywhere banking and the anytime banking. There is no specific online banking reasons to which the transactions are limited. Electronic banking is using electronic means to transfer the funds directly from one account to another account. That is the e-banking that we have studied in this chapter. Then one of the critical issue of decision making for banking is the financial product pricing. That what is the financial product pricing? Then we have discussed about the keywords also. That is what is the e-banking, what is BI, that is the business intelligence, what is the CRM, that is the consumer or customer relationship management, then automatic teller machines, then first internet bank that provides the facility over the internet, that is the SFNB, that is the Security First National Bank, that first of all provides the security over the or banking services over the internet. Then these are the various questions that we have discussed, and these are the various related books. Then we have covered also the some few topics of the chapter number 7, that is the e-commerce and the retail industry. That is how e-commerce is related to the retail industry. Retailing means that makes the or that takes the goods from the manufacturers and provides the goods to the user. So it becomes a mediator between the manufacturer and the user. And these are the various topics that is or that will be covered in today's class on also. First is the objective, e-commerce, changing environment, online myths, management issues, challenges in the online marketing. Then again the summary, keywords, questions, and the ratings. So first one is objective. We have discussed about the objective, that what is the objective, that is how e-commerce and how e-commerce is related with the online retailing, or how to make the changing dynamics, marketing challenges, that is using the technology. And after going through this lesson, we will be able to understand the concept of online retailing, what is the reason or explains the reasons for changing dynamics of the retail industry, and describe the consumer buying process in the online marketing. So these are the various topics that we will cover after studying this chapter. And we will also discuss, or we have also discussed this topic, that is introduction to e-commerce and retail industry. That is what is e-commerce and what is retail industry. So this is introduction to the e-commerce and retail industry. Retailing on the web has evolved as a new subject for research and development. That is, whenever we retail on the web, this is one of the important concept. This is one of the new subject or the new option for the research and development. The rapid development of technology is changing almost every aspect of retail operations, such as service, advertising, store design, order fulfillment, etc. That is, anytime, anywhere concept is available also for the online transaction, that is making the retail processing or the retail business process. Then we have discussed about the theory, that what is the difference between the traditional distributors, that is the traditional retailing, and the online retailing. When customers are enabling themselves to accept this new change, retailers need to consider carefully the following issues in the online retail business so as to formulate the effective business strategy. So what are the various issues that is available with the online marketing on online retail strategies? First one is type of products and content to sell. So what is the type of product, what is the content to or type of product and the content to sell. Then features to be incorporated in their websites that can attract customers and make easier to them selecting online purchases. Then simplifying process from customer shopping to retails or retailers order fulfillment. So how to simplify the process from the traditional retailing process to the online retailing process, and how much to charge. So these are the various issues that is available with the online retailing. How much to charge, how to attract the market. Then we have discussed again a next topic, that is changing retail industry dynamic. That is how to change the retail industry dynamic. Then we will discuss about the overbuilding and the excess quantity. That is one of the issue. That is how to change the retail industry dynamic. That is how to change the retail industry from the traditional industry to the online industry, online retail industry. First is overbuilding and excess capacity. That is, overbuilding is also there and the excess capacity. Then if there is a demographic changes, that the people's concern or the people opinion have changed, so how to adjust with the different demographic changes. Then consumer behavior, it also depends on the consumer behavior. That is, online retailing also depends or also affected by the consumer behavior. Then technology improvement in online retailing, that is how to use a different technology for the online retailing, like television, CD-ROM, online based shopping. Then next is your online retailing, that is how to do the online retailing. So these are the various terms, these are the various concepts how to do the online retailing. Next is web-based travel agencies. That is how to make the transactions on a web-based travel agencies, like hotel booking, car rental, online tickets are some of the issues in travel business which have been simplified with the www. The state of online retailing is also one of the issues that is makes the online retailing very strong. Then buying process in online retail management, that is how to buy the or how to what is the process for buying the goods and services in online retail purchasing. That is how to buy the products. So this is the new topic, that is, so let's start. There are several stages in online buying process. So there are many stages that is available in the online process. That is how to make the or how to process or how to buy the products online. That is, there are various stages that is available in online buying. While each customer and buying situation is different, retailers can utilize the framework set forth to help aid in designing an online retail storefront or storefront. So each customer and the buying situation is different. As you know that every customer and the buying capacity is different. So retailers can utilize the framework set forth to help aid in designing an online retail storefront. This framework identifies four common stages. That is, what are the different stages that is available for buying the process or buying in the online retail environment. That is how different persons can buy the products in the online retail environment. So what are the four factors or what are the four stages that is available in the online retail environment? First is need the identification. That is, the identification is must. Then development of a consideration set. Then information search and evaluation of alternative. Then choice decision. So these are the four stages by which any persons can buy the products and services through online. That is the online retailing. So first one is needs the identification. That is the first stage in the buying process is the identification, in which a customer decides what type of product he or she is seeking. That is the identification means identify the product or the services that he or she wants. That is the identification in the production or identification in the product and services. That is the first step. Right. The need could originate from an end cap displays that invoke an impulse to consider an item. That is how to make the identification or identify the product and services that is available in online retailing. The need could originate from a recognized deficiency in one's home, such as purchasing a home without a refrigerator. That is, suppose I want to purchase a home without any refrigerator. That is my need. So first process is, or the first stage in buying process is the identification of the, or need identification, that what is my need. First of all, identify, or customer identify what is the need. So these are the customers who have different lifestyles, different issues, this significant dates such as birthdays and other such information can aid the retailers in identifying the relevant products and the customer that may desire. Then the next one is develop the consideration set. That is, develop the consideration set means second stage is developing a consideration set is the second stage in the buying process. In this stage, customer generally only look at a few attributes, potentially seeking to eliminate the products that do not meet a minimum requirement. That is, consideration set means filtering the various needs that is occupied by the customer. So look at a various attribute or the few attribute that potentially seeking to eliminate the products that do not meet a minimum requirement. The level of analysis is minimal at this stage. That is, the level of analyzing is minimal or minimum at this stage, and the consumers will most likely attempt to limit the consideration set to a small. That is, the consideration of the consumer is a very small, that is manageable number of products to compare in detail. So comparing the various products, that is a develop the consideration set example or the stage. For example, when purchasing a car, a buyer must narrow the category of cars into types of cars. The consumer may seek a sport car, thus begin to look for the sport car. So first of all, the consideration is very clear. That is, what type of product that you want, then meet the, and then further divide that need into various consideration, various attributes that must be keep in mind. Then the next process is, or the next stage in buying process is the information search and the evaluation of alternative. Then searching the information is the third stage that is available in buying process. In this stage, the customer will make the detailed comparison on any attribute by a attribute basis. Suppose I want to buy any pen drive. So I want to make a comparison which pen drive is best. Either I can opt for the HP, either I can opt for the Dell, I can opt for the Kingston. So it will depends on the capacity of the pen drive. So these are the various attributes like capacity, backup, virus protection. So these are the various attributes. So while buying any process, so the online retailing, customer have to make the information search and the evaluation of alternatives. That is the evaluation of various attribute that is given by the product. This is the stage where all the information will be collected and analyzed so that a decision on the best alternative can be made. That the decision on the best alternative means the best decision has to be taken care of the buying process. Then last first step is choice and decision. The first step is the choice or decision stage. At this point, the customer decides which product he or she will purchase based on the information gathered in the previous two stages. So based on the analysis, based on the various consideration, based on the various comparisons, information search, evaluation of the alternative, the consumer decides which product he or she wants to purchase, depend on the various evaluation that will be done in the previous stages. So this is the these are the four stages that every customer must consider while purchase into the, or while making the purchasing in the online retailing. So this is the buying process in the online retail process. Then the next topic is some myths. Myths means are predictions that it may happen, it may take. That is, what are the myths of online retailing? This is, after the collapse of hundreds of dot-coms, investors abandoned their pipe dreams of getting rich quick with e-commerce. That is, there are some persons who are also nowadays also far behind in the for the e-commerce or the e-retailing. Failed online grocers, drugstores, auto dealership, pet puppy stores, and other budding e-commerce businesses litter the trash bin of recent internet history. That is, these are the various categories in which the online retailing is almost very dead or almost very low. Retail e-commerce sales grew much smaller than the previous one, but it is growth nonetheless. So what are the myths that is available, or what are the various terms, or what are the various prediction that has a online retailer has while making the online retailing? So why not every retailer opt for the online retailing? So what are the myths that is available in the e-commerce? So here are some B2C, that is a business to consumer myths that can lead the astray when it comes to managing the e-commerce operations. The first one is stickiness is good. Many sites aspire to keep customer on the site for as long as possible. A quality often refers as a stickiness. Stickiness means sticky to one object. Sites often add features and design navigation to increase the stickiness. That is, different websites offer various features, various design phases, various navigation phases to increase the stickiness. The longer customers stay on the site, clicking from page to page, the more they like the site. When it comes to e-commerce site, the stickiness is more like stepping on a bed of chewing gum than luxury at a resort. Customers do not like wasting a lot of time on a site when they are looking for a particular product. So stickiness is very good. That is, think of the way when you visit the local pharmacy to fill a prescription. Do you want to hang out the longer than necessary? So this is very good. That is, stickiness is very good. Some people have a myth. Then the next myth is more is better. That is a more means the more technology or the more products, more free discounts is very better. That is also a myth of the various persons. So sometimes sites tries to wow customer with flashy technology by bombarding them with fancy graphics, animation and sound effects. That is, some sites, some e-retailing sites also offers a customer with various technology by bombarding, means by faking out with fancy graphics, animation and sound effects. Other tries to impress the shoppers with large of information and options. Fancy visual and sound effects slow sites to growth. So these are the various myths that is available. So why people do not prefer the online retailing? Then personalization drives profitability. That is, most people think that whenever there is a online retailing, that means the more profit will go to the online retail business. The problem is that customers' action do not always reflect their interest. One may buy a book on baseball as a gift for his or her friend. As it turns out, he or she may hate sports, but that does not stop the site from continually calling his or her attention to books on the baseball. So instead of investing in expensive personalization technology sites, it will be better to proper merchandise by answering the questions that is logically arranged. So this is also a myth that personalization drives profitability. That is, mostly people think that while going for the personalization, while going for the personally to the various stores for purchasing, that becomes a profitable to the various persons. Then selling anything of the web. That is, some people think that selling anything on the web is also a myth. That is, anything is not available on the web. Selling CDs and books online is one thing. Selling automobile, liquor and major application is another. Certain products are not a good fit for e-commerce sales. That is, certain products are not available or not good for fit for sale. There are some cheap objects also that is available online. Sometimes it is due to legal restrictions, such as those that affect the sale and distribution of alcohol or those that involve the vehicle registration. Sometimes shoppers need to kick the tires or try an expensive piece of rail to make sure it fits. So these are the various myths that is available with the various B2C, that is a business to consumers. Now, next topic is what are the management challenges in the online retailing. That is, like it is very similar to the banking industry. What are the management issues in the banking we have studied? In the same way, what are the management challenges? What are the management issues in the online retailing? So the major, let's start this topic. So the major resolution or revolution in retailing sector with the introduction of technology has compelled the managers to rethink upon their marketing strategies. That is, rethink upon their marketing strategies means rethink about their strategies that is available. I'm so sorry for the delay. There is some network problem. So what are the management challenges that is available in the online marketing or online retailing? So the major resolution or revolution in the retailing sector with the introduction of technology has compelled the managers to rethink about their marketing strategies. That is, what is the marketing strategy that is used, that is how to make the marketing strategies and how to develop the marketing strategies. Those who need to connect to the computer, that is also taken care of, or that also taken care of the various technologies. So those who are not aware or who are not using computer or not familiar with the internet technology are more at or most as risk at traditional retailing require upgradation of the unique capabilities of online medium to effectively meet the changing needs of the customer. So these are the various issues that any person who do not know about the computer, so how to use the online retailing, uh, he or she may not use the computer at any time, so how he or she uses the internet for the online retailing. The greatest opportunity belongs to the traditional retailer that can establish multi-channel relationship with their customers, blurring the distinction between the channels and fundamentally altering the way people will shop. They generate many management issues. So why people prefer the online retailing, or why people prefer the traditional retailing? So what are the various issues, or what are the various challenges that the management what are the management challenges in front of the managers who have to desire to succeed in the online retailing? So what are the various issues, what are the management issues, or what are the managerial issues in the retail purchasing or the online retailing? One of the issue is make the most of the customer information and relationship. So this is one of the major issue of the manager, that is how to maintain or how to store the each and every information of the customer, because there are so many customers, there are millions of customers. So how to store the information of the consumers or customers, and how to build the good relationship with the customers. So the rich knowledge base and the strong relationship that traditional retailer have developed over the year allows them to anticipate their online customer needs in way that no pure play competitor will could possibly match. That is, make the most of the customer information is very difficult task in the managerial role. Then how to integrate online and offline channels, that how to integrate the or how to manage the both the online and the offline channels while doing the or while managing the customers information, while managing the customer relationship with the online retailing. So the multi-channel customer is expecting a seamless shopping experience, which means integrate both the brand name, integrate inventory forecasting system and the product return. So it is very difficult for the managers to integrate or to manage the offline and the online both channels together. Then the next one is leverage offline scale. That is also a management issue. Purchasing power is one of the greatest asset a traditional retailer possesses. They must use their offline purchasing power to deliver cost advantages to their online operation. So offline is very or offline mode is very important to purchase the or to sell out the goods, because most people are trying to are in a habit to talk very more, or they're very talkative to, so it's also make an impact on purchasing the goods from the customers. Then the next one is come up with the retailing strategy. That is also a management issue, that is how or which strategy is used for the retailing. So defining consumers needs, and by understanding the consumers purchasing process, retailer have to re-examine the retailing strategies to stimulate demand in the online environment. That is how to use the demand or how to define the consumers needs to re-examine the retailing strategies to stimulate the demand in the online environment. That is how to use the or how to cope up or come up with the retailing strategies. Retailers have to analyze the shifting attitude and lifestyle of consumers and make use of marketing methods to trigger the sales. That is how to integrate with the various customers and how to use the marketing strategies. Then next one is, or the next issue is how to manage the channel conflict. That is, if there is a conflict in the customers, how to manage the various channels that is available online. So how to manage the channel is also managerial issue that is available in the online retailing. Every business organization require channel distribution to reach their products or services to the end consumers. But online technology reduces the importance of these middlemen by communicating information about products and order directly. So every business organization needs a channel to reach their information about their products, services to their end customer. But while doing the online technology or while using the online technology, it reduces the importance of these middlemen by communicating information directly. These middlemen may be distributors, brokers, or wholesalers that have to forecast their existence. Otherwise, this would be a real loser in online retailers. Then next issue of the manager side is learn to price online product and services. That is, every or most of the different retailers have different pricing. So it is very difficult to learn the prices online of the product and services. Customer would not like to pay in the offline world just for entering the store to shop, but every online store is essentially demanding customer to pay charges to their internet access providers. That is, suppose I'm dealing with the or I'm able to or I wish to purchase the pen drive. So it is also noted that I have to opt the internet access, that I have internet capability, internet usage. So its bandwidth or its access is also one of the charge of the internet. So in virtual market, that is in the traditional market, the consumer cannot expect it to buy the product or to use the new intensive services. Therefore, it requires some cost shifting so as to reduce the burden on the customer. So different retail shoppers have different purchasing power at different prices for their product and services. The next issue is deliver a satisfying shopping experience. This is one of the major issue, that customer is satisfied with the retailing. Customer is satisfying with the product, with the services. So this is one of the important challenge that the manager face. Because if the customer feedback is very bad on the online retailing, so every person has to take care of the or every person read out these various comments, so it also impacts on the retailing industry. So this is one of the important issue, that is deliver a satisfying shopping experience. Though virtual environment provides a marketplace where customers without waiting in queue and wasting time can shop, but they are comfortable in finding the products, making selection and enjoy the whole online shopping process. The challenge before management is to build such a process through technology for delivering a satisfying shopping experience. That is, delivering a product is not the only aim, but delivering a satisfied or satisfy the customer is also one of the major issue that is available with the management. So using the technology for delivering a satisfying shopping experience is also a major issue that is used in the managerial aspect. Online retailers are also finding customers with unfavorable attitude towards this new market. Limited selection of products is also not appealing to the customers. Consumer interface needs to include, that is, consumer interface means interfaces of the consumer needs to include text, graphics, 3D and actual virtual reality for presenting goods and services. Some online retailers are trying to find solutions for these complex problems. That is, how to satisfy the customer. Some retailers or some online retailers find a solution for satisfying the customers. Then next is design the layout of an online store. This is also an issue. That is, what is the online or what is the website that is using the online. So designing the layout of online store is also one of the major challenge that every customer or that every online retailer or online or retail business have to be taken care of. Shifting a consumer from traditional offline to online is not an easy task. Virtual store have to put a great impact on the customer's buying behavior by providing better, faster, cheaper and more entertaining shopping experience. So it is not just we shift from the traditional to the traditional offline to the online. No, but also it also it also provides the customer with satisfaction. So the layout of the online store also depends on the slotting allowances paid by the manufacturer to the retailer for stocking the new products. Sophisticated user interfacing is also one of the criteria of good layout of the virtual store. Consumers wants to find familiarity in virtual store with traditional offline one. Users also wants to be able to see how a product look on them before buying it. For instance, or for examples, shoppers who wants to see how paints will look without actually trying them on. So shoppers wants to see how the painting or how the paints will look without actually trying them on. Then next issue that is available is the leverage brands. That is managing brand is also one of the issue in the online retailing. Customer or most of the customer adopt a good brand and makes it part of their lifestyle. They remain loyal and purchase the brand again and again. So if the brand, if I am choosing one brand and if I am satisfying with that brand, so I tried again and again for the same brand. So customers remain loyal and purchase the same brand again and again. Till now, online retailer have a limited understanding of marketing variable that affects the purchases and require a better understanding of brand management. So with well-developed brand recognition and trust, incumbent should have lower the customer acquisition cost and higher the conversion rate from the day they go online. Then the next issue that is available with the managers is the create right incentives to entice customers online. So give the good incentives while customers purchasing the goods online. So given that the cost to serve a customer can be lower online than it is elsewhere, and that the internet offers opportunity to increase share of customer wallet, multi-channel players should actively encourage their customers to use the internet. So providing the right incentive to different customers that is doing the transactions online is also one of the major issue that is available in the online retailing. That is, the customer is satisfying by providing various benefits like providing the goods in a cheap rate or providing the facility like buy one get one free. So for influencing the customer acceptance in online markets, retailers requires to well understand the incentive design. The right approach in designing the coupons, as I told you, coupons, discounts or other incentives can help the online retailer to build and retain shoppers' loyalty. Next issue that is available is the use distribution infrastructure to advantage. Distribution infrastructure is difficult to build from scratch. Catalogers are extremely well positioned to leverage established system for the online channels. That is how to use the or how to use different leverages that is established for the online channels. That is use distribution infrastructure to advantage. Then next is exploit the opportunity for partnering. That is if anyone is doing the transactions or if any retailer is doing the business in partnership, so this also speed up the execution but gives some issues while taking care of the transactions while making the business in the future. So this also exploit the opportunities for partnership. Then the next issue is target total customer wallet. Then use better or best customer to model the future improvement. So which use the best customer or use the best online retailer to gain the market understanding that is not based on the averages but in-depth dialogue with their best customer. That is not that I'm average customer so I'm buying the same product again and again. No. Then next is fulfilling the relationship. That is, the relationship is also one of the major issue that is available with the online retailing. That is, relationship is must for every online retailing business. Then this is the summary of the chapter, that why we have studied this chapter or what is the conclusion of this chapter. The idea behind the online retailing is that people do not want to go to the store, so online retailers can cater to the needs of a niche audience who wants to buy over the internet, and this can help in building a billion-dollar business with no inventory. That is, there is no inventory, there is no storehouse, there is no storage, only business There is no storehouse, there is no bulking, so people can buy the products online, that is online retailing. The rapid development of technology is changing almost every aspect of retail operations such as service, advertising, store designing, order fulfillment, etc. The traditional may be affected by the online retailing who invested huge in expansion and in the capabilities. And customers are demanding now is a large selection of producers with deep discounts that is only provided by the online retailing. Till now, traditional retailing is far from competitive threat of online retailing, but attractive technology and its application are persuading online retailer. So use of the various technologies like TV, CD-ROM is one of the major issue that is available with the online retailing. For example, the Amazon.com that is also provides the online retailing. A cost-effective alternative to traditional print catalogs are the CD-ROM. So instead of using the print catalogs, a CD-ROM is also available for the online marketing or online trading. The major revolution is the introduction of the technology. So major changes in the retailing sector is when the introduction of the IT, introduction of the various technology like TV, CD-ROM is available with the online marketing. These are the various keywords. First of all, JPEG, that is Joint Photographic Expert Group, that is a standard for high quality compression of still photographs. That is, whenever I want to compress the photograph, I want to shrink the size of the photograph. So I use a technology, I use a standard that is a JPEG, that is Joint Photographic Expert Group. The next one is MPEG, that is Motion Picture Expert Group or Moving Picture Expert Group. This is also a standard for high quality compression of digital video. This is available for still video, that is a constant video, and MPG is using for moving videos or the digital video. Then www, that is a World Wide Web, that is a collection of the various internet. Then AOL or CompuServe, that is a famous internet service providers in US. So these are the various service provider in the US state. And these are the various questions, that is what is online marketing or online retailing, what are the technologies that is used like TV, CD-ROM, and what is the buying process in the online retailing, what are the various issues that is available in the online retailing, and what are the myths that is available, what are the management challenges that is available in the online retailing. And these are the various books that is available for online retailing. Next is chapter number 8, that is e-commerce and online publishing. That is what is e-commerce and how it is related with the online publishing. So we are wind up with the chapter that is the e-commerce and the online retailing. Now e-commerce and the online publishing. So let's take a break right now only for 5 to 10 minutes, then move back and then shifting to or starting with this chapter, that is electronic commerce and online publishing. So let's take a break right now. Let's start the session again. So come back from the break. So let's start the chapter number 8, that is e-commerce and the online publishing. That is what is the relationship between the e-commerce and the online publishing. Publishing means any uploading over the internet that is done online, that is online publishing. So these are the various topics in this chapter. First one is introduction, objective. Then introduction to online publishing, that is what is online publishing, what are the various strategies, that is the online publishing strategies. Then approaches to online publishing, advertising and online publishing, that is how to do the advertising on the online online publishing. Then summary, keywords, self-assessment questions and the suggested readings. So these are the various topics in this chapter. So let's start with the objective, that what is the main motive of this chapter is to present an introduction to online publishing, that is how to upload or how to publish online, that is the online publishing, and within that framework the importance of online publishing in corporate environment, that is how to use the framework or how to make the importance or how to provide the importance of the online publishing in corporate environment. Online publishing strategies, approaches and online advertising are discussed. So So this is the objective of this chapter, that is what is the main objective of the, or what is the main introduction to the online publishing, and how to use the online publishing, how to corporate, or how to meet the, or how to, what is the importance of online publishing in day-to-day scenario, that is in the day-to-day environment, and what are the various approaches, strategies that is available with the online publishing. And after going through this lesson, you will be able to understand the concept of, or the products of online publishing, that is what are the products of online publishing, what explain the issues that is involved with the, in the online publishing, that what are the issues that is available or that is involved with in the online publishing. Then describe the online publishing strategies and approaches, that is what are the different online publishing strategies and what are the various approaches that is available with the online publishing. And then discuss the benefits and opportunities of online publishing, that what is the benefit and what are the various benefits and opportunities that is available with the online publishing. Then describe the effectiveness of web advertising, that is what is the various, or what is the web advertising and what is the effectiveness, why we are using, or why most of the people prefers the web advertising. So first of all, introduction to online publishing, that is what is online publishing. So this says online publishing is continuously attracting both commercial and corporate publishers. That is online publishing is continuously means on a continuous basis, it attracts both the commercial and the corporate publishers. There are two publishers. One is the commercial publishers that is only deal with the commercial products, and the corporate publishers that deals with the corporate products and services like corporate trainings, corporate material, corporate e-books, and any corporate thing that is available with the corporate publishers. So it is continuing attracting both the commercial and the corporate publishers through new interactive technology. There are various new interactive technologies that is available with the online publishing. So it attract the various, or it provides the new interactive technology to the various commercial and the corporate publishers, because application of these technologies captures the imagination of both content provider and the public. That is whenever we use this application, or whenever we use the online publishing, it provides the imagination of both the content provider and the public. Earlier, business was not much benefited by the online publishing. That is only the commercial things are, or sorry, only the corporate publishers are benefited in earlier days, but nowadays both the corporate, commercial as well as the business publishers are also, or business publishers are also benefited by the online publishing. The reason is that they were not experienced with the selling and understanding of business, to them were very poor. Businesses were attracting towards web but failed to define even business purposes driving their own presence. Then publishers realized that their mere presence on the web cannot guarantee success. That is not only that it is available on the web that makes the success, no, but also provides the benefit to the success, but also provides the guarantee to the success. Exciting technology without relevant content cannot drive the profit or capture the market share. That is, it is not that I am using one of the good technology with irrelevant content, that is without relevant content, that cannot drive the, or cannot capture the customers, or cannot capture the market, or cannot give the profits. More attention is needed towards tricky delivering of content for successful online publishing. That is, more and more attention is giving for the delivery of products, or the delivery of products mean delivery of various content for online publishing. That is, what type of content you publish over the internet for the customers. Business organizations are now investing huge amount in people, equipment, marketing, brand building and content to find the best way to capture the consumer's attention, and in search of a business model that could make these firms profitable sooner than later, but have been able to figure out which business model work best for money making. So most business organizations now investing in the people, equipment, content, so that they gain the better opportunities, or they gain the good profits while making the transactions. So it is also based on the money. So every business organization will work for the, or works best for the money making. However, new models have been developed or are being developed by online publishers. That is, there are so many new models that is also developed by the, or that is also taken care by the online publishers to convince the customers. To convince means to attract the customers for justified charge of unique and valuable information, program and services that is offered to learn. So there are various technologies, there are various justification, there are various model that is developed by the online publisher to capture the market. As more and more firms begin to offer online content, that is, most of the firm provides the online content, though there will be a competition in the market, competition over the internet. These are forced to adjust to new customer attitude regarding prices, because every customer needs a less price. So which organization, and whatever the organization that provides with the less price, people attract with only that price. Customers select their information and delivery method but are not eager to pay online content. The size of the customer and their habit are nearly impossible to figure out. Every new advertising model can be claimed to draw the profit over the internet. These are the various issues that is available, but brand development is very important, because every time a user sits in front of a web browser, needs to make a decision anywhere to go. So brand name is one of the major factor, that is also one of the major consideration of the or from the consumer point of view, because most of the customers wants the good brand, and they, if they are loyal to that brand, if they are available, or if they are satisfying with the brand, they again and again purchase only that brand only. The better the brand, the more likely it is to pop up in the customers or consumers mind. So better the brand, the better the opportunity it has taken care of. So one of the major aspect in the online publishing, that is related to the digital copyrights. That is, what is a copyright, what is a digital copyrights. The internet makes it extremely easy to copy, retransmit and alter the works without the permission of the copyright holder. So internet makes it extremely easy to copy the content, transmit the content and alter the works without the permission of the copyright holder. Moreover, the digital world has no internal boundaries. That is, moreover, the digital world had no internal boundaries, and policing is impossible, since the level of protections and the sanctions against infringement vary widely in countries across the globe, which makes the risk even greater. Clearly, without effective protection, publishers are not willing to risk their investment and hard work. That is, without the effective protection, publishers are not willing to take their investment, because there is a risk in making the investment and the hard work. Then what are the products of online publishing? That is, what are the various varieties of online publishing? This says the web has suffered from various drawbacks, which be said, which we said multimedia publishing in its infancy, a lack of business direction and hijacking of operations by technologies without any business knowledge. It is important that publishers identify the product they are selling and its suitability for online delivery. That is, it is available, or it is important that publishers identify the product that they are selling and its suitability for online delivery. Electronic goods consist of electronic journals. So what are the electronic goods? That consist of electronic journals, magazines, newspapers, electronic books, multimedia, CD-ROM, software, computer games, music and online databases. So these are the various products. These are the various products of the online publishing that is used. That is the electronic goods that consist of the electronic journals, magazines, newspapers, electronic books, multimedia, CD-ROM, software, computer games, music and online databases. Digital goods and services are those whose purchase and delivery can only be conducted via electronic channel. That is, the digital goods and services that is available are those. So if I say digital goods and services, that is the online goods and services whose purchase and delivery can only be conducted via electronic channel. So it is conducted via electronic channels. Therefore, electronic publishing products are well suited to this medium of technology or production and delivery. The products are most suited to electronic commerce are online databases and electronic journals, magazines, and newspapers, as these can be accessed and paid for and delivered directly to the user's PC. So these are the various products that is suited to for only the online businesses, online e-commerce that is available online. Then what is the main reason for online publishing? So what is the main reason why everyone is opting for the online publishing? At this moment, it is also necessary to debate on what exactly is meant by online publishing. So what is the meaning of online publishing? So online publishing can also be viewed as an activity of publishing for sale. So it is an activity of publishing for sale. Publishers package their products as a bundled commodity rather than disjointed information in order to realize revenue from their information. So publisher package their information or package their product as a bundled commodity rather than disjointed information. So online publishing is an activity of publishing for the sale. So whenever I publish anything for sale, that is online publishing. In the late 1960s, the concept of online publishing evolved out of public funding associated with the aerospace and the medical research programs. Many of the publishers switched from the manual typesetting and printing to computer-assisted photo composition and developed their databases. So many of the publishers switched from the manual typesetting. So many of the publishers are very typesetting from the manual typesettings and the printing to various computer-assisted photo composition and develop their databases. Earlier photo compositions were very expensive and not able to offer much variety, but enabled the creation of central database from which a series of online services could be provided. Improved communication networks, availability of low-cost terminal and remote access and dial-up database system were the other technical development that put a great impact on online publishing. The next paragraph says online publishing is increasingly popular in works of fiction as well as with scientific articles. Online publishers are able to provide quick gratification for late night readers. That is, online publishing is also available 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, and 7 days in a week. For late night readers, it is also available for the late night readers books that customer might not be able to find in standard book retailers and books by new authors. So whenever I say online publishing, that is also most suited for the various e-books. So it is also available for the late night readers who read the books late night, because every book is available online, and if any book is not available in the market, users can read out the books, user can read out the content of the book from through the online publishing. Internet and web recently have brought online publishing from a niche target audience to a mass audience. The reasons for the sudden increase in the interest of publishers, advertisers, and content provider in the web include. So what is the main reason for the sudden increase in the interest of publishers, advertisers, and content providers? So what is the main reason for this? That include rapid evaluation of technology and acceptance of web at large made it possible to meet time to market requirements that were even beyond imagination a few years back. That is a rapid evaluation of technology and acceptance of web at large. It is not necessary to invest huge amount in advance for uncertain returns, rather much of the investment in infrastructure. That is, it is not necessary to invest huge amount in advance for the uncertain returns rather than much of the investment in infrastructure that have been made by others such as internet service provider, hardware companies, and various software developers. These are the various reasons why the online publishing in demand. Online publishing also allows the publisher to interact with large amount of customers in a mass market by exploring a new ways of targeting and reaching customers. And when we compare to conventional media, that is a traditional media, publishing and advertising involve less cost of egos and financial interest of powerful multiple system cable television operators, television network, and group broadcasters. So everything is available online in online publishing. Now, next part is what are the various issues of online publishing. This topic I will take in the next class. So that's all for today's session. In the next class, I will take this topic, that is what are the issues of, or what are the various issues that is available in online publishing. So thanks a lot everyone for listening me, and that's all for today's session. In the tomorrow session, the topic will be online or issues in online publishing. So thanks a lot everyone. Bye bye.